pull up.
Hey, this is the pull-up show. We still got the key in the dough.
Welcome to Tony and Tony. Pull up. Pull up, man. Just pull up.
Hey, this is the pull-up show. We still got the key in the dough.
We just got here. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit different from our All Things podcast because on there, they're pre-recorded episodes that are kind of already talking about a topic of that time, but this is going to be relevant to every single week that we can possibly get up to you guys about relevant things.
Exactly. And this week, we're going to be going over the NBA draft and also talking about our favorite teams. What's your team again?
The Sixers.
The Sixers. Okay. All right.
What was yours?
The Suns. The Suns. So all of that coming up right after this.
Have you ever heard about Sangamon watches? They're where American heritage meets contemporary design. Founded in Springfield, Illinois, the home of Lincoln, Sangamon Watches honors the rich legacy of the Sangamon River, a symbol of American history and pride. Brian and Tyler, the passionate founders, have a unique flair for narrating America's stories through every stunning timepiece. Each Sangamon watch is more than just a timekeeper. It's a tribute to a specific chapter in American history, meticulously crafted to be a true conversation starter. Their showroom in historic downtown Springfield, along with their full-service repair center, champions quality and community, ensuring every watch tells a story and stands the test of time. Inspired by the Sangamon River, where a young Abraham Lincoln began his journey, these watches embody a spirit of exploration, innovation, and American pride. Want to experience the perfect balance of timeless design and modern innovation? Use code TONYNTONY at checkout for a 15% discount. Visit SangamonWatches.com today. Sangamon Watches, preserving history and crafting legacy.
All right. So far as our main talking points, we're going to be talking about who was drafted number one?
Zachary Ricochet?
Yeah, Zachary Ricochet.
I don't even say his name right.
I don't even know who it is. But they're saying that this is, he's from France.
Yeah.
So the first and the second round pick, the first pick and the second pick, they're both from France.
Yeah.
And then last year, you had Wemby was also from France.
Right.
So, I don't know. This is kind of, it's different for me because I remember a time where you knew who these players were.
Right.
You know, and this is sort of like, to be honest with you, I feel like I know more of the WNBA, as far as their draft, of the people who are coming into the NBA than this one.
Yeah, because I wanted to say with that WNBA, just with all the things that we were seeing, we basically saw on the screen that I'm about to pull up here that
we go right to the WNBA.
Hey,
Caitlin.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when we were watching the March Madness or the tournament that they had,
right?
Caitlin Clark was definitely a big name. As we can see, Cameron Brink, she just had an ACL tear, unfortunately.
Did she?
Yeah, she hurt her ACL recently.
I didn't realize that.
Camellia, she was also there. There was so a lot of these names, as I get down to Angel Reese.
Yeah, it's like the top 10. I mean, maybe 4 out of that top 10 you sort of knew something about.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's like I felt like this year was more of the WNBA where it was more I knew of the women players that I did the actual male players. Like even on my own Sixers team, we drafted somebody in. I don't know his name fully right now, but at the end of the day, if we go over to the drafting of him, we'll see his name and everything real quick. But they didn't even really play his own highlights. Like they kind of just went in and just didn't even play what he was doing. It was just a little weird. It was like, oh yeah, here's his TikTok highlights.
Well, that was the thing. I mean, with thinking about, doing this show, I couldn't find, it took me probably about 15, 20 minutes to find highlights on the number one pick.
Really?
I couldn't find highlights on ESPN and on NBA.com. I had basically just had to go out and do a Google search. You do the videos and just go through that in order to find something. So I was like, this is definitely different.
Yeah, because it's right here. Is it says the 19-year-old Frenchman has developed into a knockdown shooter this season. 39%. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm ignorant to overseas basketball, so I have no idea what that is. But at the end of the day, I'm looking like all these analysis, projections, this whole profile by him. It's like you said, I have no idea. I have no idea. I had a better idea when Wemby was coming in because
yeah, everybody was talking about it,
and it was easier to understand because it's like, oh, there is highlights, there is all these videos going circulating before he's already coming in. There's him doing the floater three, all those things. So it's like this one was a little more. It's just becoming more of a project in a sense of.
Right.
We going out for international talent? Is this the new wave for the NBA? Is it the new wave of how they're going about it? Because, we got the G League players now.
That's true.
Or the D League. We also got,
They changed the name on that too?
Yeah, it's not the G League. It's the D League. And
okay,
it's also supposed to be with the new NIL deals and things like that coming around. It's how does that make our stars, our people from, I know how we're not trying to make this overseas versus American, but it's like
U.S. players.
Right. Our U.S. players, are they going to start staying and going to college instead of doing that trend where they were just forget that, just go straight to the D League?
That's true.
That was a thing, like Jalen Green. Jalen Green, he went straight to the the D League. There was no college.
Right.
So it's like, is that going to stop that trend now that we have NIL deals?
Pull up. Hey, this is the pull up show. We still got the key in the dough.
Hey, did you like the episode so far? Well, you can watch the rest of this episode if you upgrade or join the higher tier today on Patreon just for $1 or $2. Join today on the DD Network.